Hi friends, welcome back to 6WTV once again. Today in this video, we will let you know about 12 life lessons people learn too late in their life. There are so many events in our lives that teach us very important life lessons and change our personality completely. Just like that, there are some things that we don't learn in time, and when we realize, the time had passed and we suffer a lot. Here we are going to discuss some points that, if learned on time, can save us from suffering. Number 1, everything is temporary. The very first thing you need to learn is that neither personality nor blessing is permanent in your life. When you understand this, you stop forcing people to stay in your life and let the person leave who wants to leave. You no longer force any relationship. This makes you very strong mentally, because when you stop forcing people to stay in your life, then no other person can make you happy or sad. You become the only reason for your happiness and sadness. In short, you become an autophile. Number 2, life is not fair. Secondly, you have to absorb that nobody is granted a perfect life. You have to make it perfect. Because when we start expecting every blessing on our breakfast table without any hustle, we are just fooling ourselves. The life we want is on the other side of the hard work that we don't want to do. So, you have to stop expecting and start working. You should start working on your imperfect life to make it perfect, because only you can mold your life into the shape that you expect from a miracle. Number 3, beneath anger is always fear. The third step is to control your emotions before your emotions control you. Especially, you need to control your anger that ultimately leads to fear, and this fear leads to negativity. When negativity overcomes your mind, your brain just stops working, which is followed by a disaster ahead. When you have control over your anger, you can tackle any challenging situation calmly, and the element of versatility adds up to your personality. Calm brains are actually the genius ones. Number 4, the biggest risk is taking no risk. In this current modern era where the world has become a global village and life is getting advanced day by day, it has become compulsory to take risks. If you try to examine the life of successful people deeply, you should come to know that every successful person is an action taker. Though there is a chance to lose if you take the risk, if you are not taking a risk, you are already at a loss, and this loss is way more harmful than the first one. If you are not taking risks and staying still, the world will crush you and move forward. Now it's all up to you. Number 5, a lifetime is not forever. Another very important thing that you need to keep in your mind is that this life is not permanent. This helps you to make your decisions wisely and to set your priorities accordingly. And we all know that life is all about setting priorities and making the right decisions. You should set goals, make investments, and build relationships, keeping the time in mind that you have. Especially, you have to invest your time wisely, which is more important than money and is non-renewable. Number 6, you make things bigger just by overthinking. Overthinking is a very vast topic because its domain is very wide, and every person is suffering from this disease today. Overthinking is the second name of negativity. Thinking is a good thing until it is analytical. But overthinking is totally opposite to analytical thinking. When you overthink, you see a minor hindrance like a very big blockage, and you instantly lose motivation and ultimately quit your goal. So, the thing you need to do is to take the problems easily and try to solve them by planning with a cool mindset. Number 7, it does not matter what people say and feel about you. The biggest life lesson to learn in time is how to overcome the fear of being judged. Because when you start thinking about other people's perceptions of you, you become demoralized and might start hating yourself. This causes you to feel bad inside. So, you have to learn that what other people think about you is none of your business. You just have to walk in your lane irrespective of people's thoughts. Once you achieve your goals, people's thoughts change automatically. Number 8. Happiness is a choice. Another life lesson to learn is that happiness is your own choice. It's only you who can make yourself happy. 90% of happiness stuff comes from your inside, and you can run your emotions yourself. If you expect some other person to come into your life and make you happy, you are never going to be happy. On the other hand, if you start ignoring other people and start spending time with yourself, happiness starts surrounding you automatically. You can make other people happy only when you yourself are happy. So, start spending time with yourself from today and see how your anxious life changes to a joyful and happy life. Number 9. You cannot satisfy your greed. This point is related to the nature of every human. This is human nature that the bowl of a man's avarice can never be filled. You should learn to satisfy yourself with every blessing that you have and work hard to achieve that you don't have. Because there is no full stop to a man's desires. You can't be perfect until you are competing yourself with other people. In fact, this will increase your greed. The only way to tackle this situation is to compete yourself not with other people, but with your past version. If you are better than your past, you are on the right track. Number 10. No one can feel your pain. Another very big life lesson that is indirectly related to expectations is that nobody can feel your current situation. The only person who can understand your situation is one who has passed through that situation. If there is no such person in your life, you can't expect from life to give that person or expect a person to understand your situation, which is impossible. No one can live your life, just like you can't live someone's life. Everybody has his own life problems which he has to solve alone without some other person's help. So be a brave fighter and say yes to challenges. Number 11. Your knowledge is never complete. The life lesson that is very important to learn today is that your knowledge is always incomplete. Every human is in the learning phase till death, because life teaches you a new lesson at every step. So, never assume that your knowledge is complete, because this is the statement of fools. Be a good listener and try to seek knowledge from every person you meet every day. Number 12. Our mind is our best friend and the worst enemy. The last and final life lesson is about our minds. As mentioned earlier, that you are the only reason for every incident that happens to you. Your mindset is the element that can make you either a winner or a loser. If your mind motivates you to think big and explore things, and helps you to fight with every challenge that comes on the way, your mind is your best friend and will make you a victorian soon. But if your mind discourages and demotivates you just because of other people's negative opinions, your mind is playing the role of an enemy. You need to change your mind if you want to be a winner. So, friends, these are the 12 lessons that you need to learn as early as possible in your life before it is too late. Friends, we hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe to our channel. Thanks.